Derya Arms Dy9z Turkish Glock 43X clone, made by Derya Arms in Turkey, imported by Derya Arms US, and sent to us for this video by Derya Arms. This is what we've got out here on the range for you in today's WV Guns and Goats video. Now, springtime weather is upon us. Beautiful day out here in West Virginia. A little bit windy though, but it means that we're going to be able to get out here and bring you more videos. If you want to keep up to date on those videos, make sure you're a herd member by headbutting that subscribe button. Now, the Dy9z. We have shot this handgun quite a bit. We've put about 400 rounds through this gun, and I have footage of me shooting it with the iron sights with a different optic on here that didn't work out too well. You'll see that footage in this video up first. I had a little bit more hair in that footage, and then I'll show you how it shoots with the Zero Hawk EM1 green dot on it. Now, this handgun has all the amenities you'd expect from a modern handgun, being that G43X size. It's slim, compact, 15 round double stack 9mm. Now, it comes in a hard case with foam in it, and it comes with the manual cleaning rod, cleaning brush. Also 3 back straps, small, medium, and large. I have the medium one on here. That's what it comes with from the factory. It does only come with 1 magazine, so you probably want to get some extra magazines. I have an ACT mag that I've been using in this gun without issues. This magazine is a metal magazine. The rail has 1 cross slot for all your lights, lasers, other accessories. Has about a 3.5-inch barrel, front and rear serrations. The controls are only on the left side of the gun. The slide is nitrided, and it uses standard Glock sights. Now, that sets it apart from the Dy9, which is the Glock 19 sized handgun that Derya Arms makes, because that has proprietary iron sights. Now, as you see, I have that EM1 green dot on here. RMSC compatible cut for the optic. So I believe that pretty much covers all the features that the Dy9z has. Let's go ahead, look at that older footage, see how it shot with the iron sights, see how it shot out of the box, and then let's go ahead and get it on the range here. This gun has not been lubricated. It's just right out of the box here to the range. Now, it did take a good bit of force to fit the last round in this magazine. So 1 through 14 loaded fairly easy. 15 took a little bit of force. This is some Blazer 115 grain 9. All right, so no issues there. Straight out of the box, first 15 rounds. Let's load it up, try it again. Second 15 rounds. All right, the trigger on this isn't bad at all. So we're unloaded right now. We're gonna go ahead and try this trigger here. So we got some take up like that, and then it is a fairly crisp break. You could definitely feel a bit of a wall, and then a firm break to the trigger. And then our reset, well, is right. There's our reset. It's a tactile, it's an audible reset. I can hear it click with my hearing protection on. So it feels like a good factory trigger. It's not a match trigger or anything, but this isn't designed to be a match gun. This is designed to be a concealed carry gun, and I think for that purpose, the trigger on the Dy9z is adequate for its purpose. Now, what we got here is some Federal hollow point ammunition. This is a white box training ammo. It kind of reminds me of the old Hydra Shocks, but it does not have the little post in the center of it. And well, it took a second, but it did load that round. Let's see if it gives us any issues. All right, so we didn't have issues, except for that first one just kind of hung up a little bit. I think I'm going to go ahead, put some oil on this gun and lubricate it. Well, we went ahead, oiled it up, Let's try 10 more rounds. Now we'll try the ACT metal mag that I bought for it. Unfortunately, I do not have any Glock OEM 43X mags. I just have the Derya mag and the ACT magazine. So that fed fine. Let's try some hollow points in the ACT mag. Got some of them Federal hollow points in here. See how they do. Now I've only got 5 rounds of this. This is HST plus P ammo, the 124 grain. And this stuff's pretty snappy. Let's see how it shoots out of the Dy9z. Yeah, definitely can tell that that's got some power behind it. Okay, so here we had a stoppage. I thought it didn't go into battery fully, but it was actually a failure to fire the round. Now this footage is when I was testing another RMSC optic on the Dy9z. Even though that optic had issues, it helped us on our road to 500 rounds through the Dy9z, and I had a few ammo-related stoppages that I wanted to show you. Oh, got a dead trigger there on Dy9. It did strike the primer on it, but it didn't set it off. Okay, once again, struck, did not set off the round. See how it groups. A little bit low. I'll get it sighted in here. We'll shoot some more with it. The optic, it's clear, easy to see the green dot on it. However, it is not a auto adjustment dot, but it's got click adjustments on it, and it's daytime bright. So far, I'm liking this optic. If you're wondering, the ammo we've been using is a Blazer 115 grain. Got 10 rounds in this magazine. This is the ACT mag. Now, unfortunately, I do not have a standard Glock 43X mag to try in this gun, but I've got it loaded to full 15 round capacity. Finish out our first box of 50 rounds here. Okay, we finally had one hiccup right here with the ACT mag, and it didn't, I don't think it went fully into battery. Let's see. Yes, that was a live round there that didn't go fully into battery. So other than that one hiccup, it fed fine after I cleared that. So here's the round we had an issue with. Can you see what the problem was on this round of ammo? Super rough right here and here, but it looks like the front of this bullet was ground down during manufacturing. I just didn't catch it when I was loading it into the magazine, but this is the round of ammo that caused the stoppage in that ACT magazine. So I'm gonna blame that on this round of ammo right here. Let's try that plate rack some. This is some Arms Corps 124 grain ammo on the plate rack. So these glasses are the Aim Cam Pro 4Ks. Let me do some pretty cool stuff like this. So I've been neglecting the Texas Star target. We're gonna try it with the Dy9Z here. Oh, I got it. Took me 8 rounds, but I did it. Let's try that Texas Star again. Most of the times, the magazines of the Dy9Z will drop free. The factory mag, pretty good about always dropping free from the gun. The ACT mag, sometimes you'll hit the mag release and then you'll have to pull it out of the gun. But other times, it'll just drop free just like that. But there'll be the times when you'll have to pull it out. So it's just something you have to keep in mind. Well, there you have it, everybody. Dy9Z, a budget Glock 43X alternative. Now I showed you some of that older footage that we filmed on our journey to 500 rounds, which we broke through today with that 100 and some rounds we've put through it in filming this part of the video. So the gun's been doing pretty well. I do have a few small complaints, and I'll tell you about some of the few issues that we had. However, I don't think those issues were the gun's fault. Now, one of my main complaints I mentioned earlier was just how smooth the grip is on this gun. Even though it has some serrations on the front strap and on the back strap, the stippling on the side here is not very aggressive and is kind of smooth, and you might have to reposition your grip while you're shooting this gun. The other thing that we had with this gun, the stoppages, were pretty much ammo related. Now, some of that was caused by some cheap bulk 9mm ammo. It was failures to fire that we had. However, we'd take that round, put it back in the magazine, load it into the gun, and it would fire on that second strike, but it was a stoppage that we had. I'm not blaming that on the Dy9Z here. Today, we had that one stoppage with the Blazer ammo. I showed you that bullet up close, and you saw how it looked like it got disfigured during the manufacturing process. So I'm not gonna blame the gun for that one round issue there either. The little green dot on here, that EM1 Zero Hawk, held up really well, a lot better than the red dot we had on here in a previous video. This one lasted the whole time. So far, hasn't had any issues with it, and we've shot pretty accurately with this gun. We were able to shoot both the steel plate rack and the Texas Star, because I've been neglecting shooting that Texas Star for a while now, but we shot it in a pretty good time, I'd say. I didn't have the timer out today, just shooting it for fun, see how we could shoot it, how quick we could get it cleared there. And the plate rack, we were able to go pretty fast on the plate rack there. So everybody, that's the Dy9Z. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. And as always, if you're not out there having fun shooting, well, what are you doing?